Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title below, it's giving story time. Y'all already know how that go. Get your snacks, get you a drink, get you whatever you need to get, and get ready to get in tune. So let me just let y'all know I am going on vacation in a couple days, so I will be vlogging. But before I go on vacation, I wanted to drop y'all this video so y'all got something to watch this week, because yeah, didn't want to leave y'all hanging. Oh, by the way, I got my nails done, so y'all gonna be seeing a whole lot of, cause yeah.
Child. Anyway, so
I don't even know what to title this story time yet. Whatever title y'all see below, that's what I came up with afterwards while editing, cause I don't know yet. We gonna get there. But general synopsis, this girl tried me a few times. I'ma give y'all the times, and I wanted to beat her, period. Long story short.
today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. Nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? I don't fuck with you, cuz you disrespecting me. I don't fuck with you, cuz you disrespecting me. I go hard, cuz.
Like, we ain't even gotta get into all that, but we gonna get into all that. But, and I got the receipts. Y'all gonna be seeing some screenshots, so y'all know I'm not tripping, because she tried me. But yeah, so let's get started. I got the screenshots on my iPad, so we could keep things in sequential order. But let me give y'all a name, because I'm not changing everybody's name in the story, because to be honest, it's a lot of people that's not really significant to the story, but it is in a way, and to be going through all that, I'm not doing it. The only person name I'm gonna change so I don't expose her is the girl that I'm talking about. We're gonna call her Chanel. Yeah, we're gonna call her Chanel, period. That's all y'all need to worry about. Let me tell y'all how I met Chanel, because honestly and truly, that is where the story begins. So this was what, spring 2018. I feel like, you know what, I never really had drama in college. I really didn't beef with nobody. College was smooth, college was fun. But her, I wanted to beat her. Ooh. So it was towards the end of the semester, and me, Annie, Crystal, Sarah, we were all going to the caf to get food. When we got to the caf, I went to go to the pasta station and get my little meal or whatever. And when I came back to the table, everybody was already sitting at the table, like got their food, got their drinks, whatever. So I'm like literally the last person coming back to the table with my plate. And there's a girl sitting at the table across from where I now sit. And I ain't never seen this girl before, don't know the girl from a hole in a wall, none of that. As soon as I sit down at the table, she looks at me, then looks at my friends, then looks at me, then looks at my friends, and goes, "Who's that?"
How? Girl, bye.
Excuse me? Do I know you? What is the beef? Like, what is that? I don't know. Y'all probably gonna be like, it's not that deep. But me personally, I feel like that was shady, because if I'm coming to a table with my friends and I see they have somebody that I've never met before, I'm not gonna look at them and be like, yo, who's this? When they're right in front of my face, less than 2 feet from me. I'll be like, hey, I'm Raven, nice to meet you. Like, what's your name? But no, you like, who's that? Excuse you? Bitch, you're weird. You're weird. I don't like that. So immediately I'm turned off. I'm like, yeah, she's a weirdo. I'm not gonna lie, I got heated. And I was like, who you? Cause I'm Raven, who are you? Cause I can speak for myself. You don't gotta ask my friends. You can ask me. My friends was like, oh, Raven, this Chanel, this Raven. I was just agitated and I felt like it would be best for me to stay quiet. So I ate my meal in silence, and when we left, that was that. So that's a backstory into how I met Chanel. Yeah, it was a no for me. Now, Chanel was friends with Sarah, Annie, Crystal. These were my girls. So sometimes we would be having like little group outings and stuff, and she would tag along because of course those are her friends too. Now here's my thing. If you're a friend of my friend, then we could be friends. Like, I'm genuinely a friendly person. Like, we'd be cool, we could chop it up, we could laugh, like, shit. I don't see no issues with that. But that's just not the vibe I got from her. Like, no cap, to be honest with y'all, I could tell y'all a list of friends that this girl has that will blatantly tell you, like, yeah, she's a little shady, but that's just how she is. Even my friend said that, because I'm not gonna lie, I told Annie, I told Crystal, I told Sarah, I'm like, what she did was shady, and I ain't like that shit. Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I'm not feeling that. That was shady. I don't like that. They're like, oh, you know, she's a little shady, but that's just how she is. No, fuck that. Because I'm a little just, that's not how I am. And I will check her. And she don't want me to do that. So, that's not just how she is. She be like that with y'all. She better not be like that with me. Period. And it's in the story. So, let me give y'all the tea of several situations. Because that's what we here for. Fast forward to end of 2018. There had already been several situations where she would say something that would turn me off. And I ain't like that shit. Because Chanel was from out of state. She was from Arizona. And I'm from Brooklyn. A big thing with her character is she used to try to play on, oh, I don't know any better. And it was like, girl, you older than me. Trust me, you know better. And you gonna stop trying to play on my intelligence. Like, I don't give a fuck. And that was a thing too. Like, my friends would fake cape for her and be like, oh, but you know, she's not from here, so maybe she just didn't understand that that's not okay. No, she understood. Sometimes my friends could be enablers. Like, she would say something that would tick me off, and immediately, my face is not expressive. If my mouth don't say it, my face will. You're gonna know. If I'm ticked off, you're gonna know. I be trying to hide it. I really do be trying to hide it, y'all, but my face just gives it away. And she would say shit that would piss me off, and I'd be like, trying not to say nothing, right? And then she'll go, oh, let me not before Raven gets tired. I don't want to get beat up. You know how Brooklyn people be.
Huh?
Bitch, how do we be? How do we be? I want to know. How do we be? That's how we be? How would you know? Because everything else you seem to not know. When you be saying little sly shit that be getting me tight, you seem to not know. But now it's, you know how Brooklyn people be? Girl, bye. Fast forward to the end of 2018. We in December 2018. I had told y'all in my last story time that one of my friends who was a licensed hairstylist had done my hair, and in the process of doing it, she gave me a bald spot. After the bald spot situation, I was emotional. I was tight. My feelings was hurt. And when I was getting my hair done and realized that I had a bald spot and I was in front of a few other friends, I did say, I want to beat this because no, the she did not give me a bald spot. It's lit. So I'm like, when we get back to school, bitch, I'm coming for you. Wait on it. Mind you, I don't know, that summer I had like an epiphany or something. I was like, you know what? I need to change my ways. This aggravation, this ready to swing, it's not, like, you too old for that. We not doing that. That's how I felt at the time. Now, mind you, I told my friend this flat out to her face. We had a conversation and I told her, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, when you gave me a bull spot and I realized I had a bull spot, I was mad as hell because I told you when you was doing what you was doing that it was too tight. So I wanted to beat your ass when I saw you. But we cool now. So, you know, I apologize for telling you, well, saying that I was gonna beat your ass. But we was in the middle of a face-to-face conversation and afterwards I had to go do some other stuff. And so I left like mid-conversation. So we wound up having a conversation once I got back on campus. And I told her what happened. She apologized. She told me, like, you know, it wasn't intentional, whatever. And I told her, like, nah, it's cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie. In the moment, I was heated. So I said what I said, but we Gucci or whatever. She like, cool. Mind you, she told me that she already knew I said what I said because guess who told her what I said? Now, mind you, I have no issue with that because, like I said, if I said it, I tell you to your face. Yeah, I said it. I'm like, what are we doing? But it's the way she went about it. Like, it wasn't until the person who did my hair, that friend, and Chanel, when they fell out, in the midst of them falling out, mind you, the reason they fell out was because Chanel wanted my friend to do her hair last minute and it wasn't moving on the time that Chanel wanted it to move on. So she was saying that my friend was being mad fake. Out of all the times my friend then did her hair for free, and now all of a sudden my friend was being mad fake. So in the midst of them having that fallout, that back and forth, she blurted out, by the way, that's why Raven wanted to beat your because you gave her a ball spot. What y'all falling out got to do with me? So now it's December 2018 and I'm put the screenshot right here. This is me texting her afterwards to like finish up the conversation or whatever. And she responded, she was like, it's okay. That's why I didn't come to you after she said all that, because there was really no reason to. I don't have any issue with you. We good. Love you too. So then I asked her, I said, are you okay? I peeped how hurt you really were. I'm sorry you had to experience all the craziness. And she was like, bro, I'm vexed, shaking my head. And it's okay. I'm going to stay away for a while because Chanel is dead to me. Like, bro, you're the problem. Chanel, it's you. You're the problem, mamas. You're the problem. Because I just felt like once they had that falling out, she started to drop little drama balls around the circle to basically try to get everybody else in beef with my friend because they was no longer friends. But it's not your place to then go do that just because y'all not seeing eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you're the problem. I don't know how else to put it. Like, you're weird. You're the problem. So this girl, to me, she was an opportunist. And that's one of the heavy reasons I could not with her, because I'm a giver. If you need help, I got you. Even if you don't need help, because we friends and we gotta make sure each other is situated and we straight. Like, that's what friends are for. That's what friends do. Like, you see what I'm saying? But no, this bitch was an opportunist and she was a fucking taker. A taker, not a giver, not a give and take. She was a taker, and takers don't have no limits. So you gotta be careful with them takers. Another reason was the smoking situation. The whole smoking situation was basically this girl, Chanel, swore up and down she not a smoker. When we first met, hookah was her thing, but she swore she was not a smoker. She did not smoke weed at all. All of a sudden, now she's a weed smoker. And, you know, usually if you want to psych with somebody or you want to smoke with somebody, y'all match. Unless there was a conversation. But usually it's a match. I bring a blunt, you bring a blunt. Or a scythe. You roll, I roll, you know, we siphon. Right? Everybody birthday split. Or sometimes, you know, niggas would just throw 5 on it. Alright, I'm coming to smoke. I throw 5 on your blunt because I don't have weed to roll up. All methods there, A, B, C, all of them is cool, right? But the thing about Chanel is, I don't know if Chanel had money and she just didn't want to spend, or if she didn't have. But whenever it came to smoking, she wants to be on the scythe. Oh, let me hit. Oh, pass the split. But never want to throw 5, never bring weed, never bring split, none of that. And that was becoming an issue with everybody, because it was like, all right, bro, why you always want to smoke but you don't never want to throw nothing on it? Like, why are you using niggas for weed? If you want to smoke, go cop, go roll, go smoke. Like, I don't understand. Or don't smoke. Like, if you're not, I don't know. I feel like it was a pet peeve for me, because it's not even a fact of like you coming and you not throwing nothing towards the split, the safe, whatever. It's the fact that you keep doing this and then running back at the same time and be like, I'm not a smoker. But bro, you always smoking on our spliffs. So clearly you're a smoker. You're saying you're not a smoker because you don't want to have to put in for the smoke. I don't like that. If that's the case, don't smoke, homie. Like, ain't no shame in it. Just don't smoke. Mind you, I'm gonna put the screenshot right here. And she was like, I don't know who to tell about tomorrow. Female-wise, everyone is busy. I guess it would be you, me, and Shaq so far. We was going to a party. I remember what it was. We was going to a party. And I was like, well, I spoke to Crystal. She said she might come when I spoke to her earlier. Like, she just told me she might not. So then I asked her, I said, Chanel, question mark. She was like, not really feeling the vibe when it comes to smoking. I wonder why. I wonder why. Separate conversation, whole nother person. She said, you have weed left? I was thinking of copping a nickel or a dime, and I'm gonna just tell Chanel to throw in because I know she's gonna want to smoke and she ain't smoking for free. So this just goes to show this was clearly an ongoing issue, like, with her. One of the things that used to tick me off was the fact that she always felt the need to be included in things that did not include her. We had this group chat called Gang versus the Guys. Now, me, Annie, Crystal, we was gang. The guys was Junior, Isham, and Eli. So we would go out together, sex together, shit like that, you know, the works. And we was in a chat. This is May of 2019. Mind you, I forgot who added her, but one of the girls had added Chanel to the chat because wherever we was going at the time, she was going. So they added her to the chat for that moment, so that way we could all be in communication about what we was doing. Now that we understand why she's in the chat, Annie dropped the eyeball emojis. Isham dropped the eyeball emojis. Annie says so. Junior was like, eyeballs. So then you see Chanel in the chat like, pull up before these grandmas go to sleep, LOL. So Annie put the gif and was like, girl, bye. I put a gif and I was like, bitch, please. Crystal put a gif. And then Isham was like, y'all really jacking the beds? Laughing my ass off. And he was like, nigga, we linking or nah? So Eli was like, we about to slide. Later on, we all put like our names in the chat so we can make sure everybody had the names saved under the right number. After that, you'll see at the bottom under the GIF, it says Crystal removed from the conversation. Junior responded, he was like, oops. And then Eli was like, who was that? Crystal, kick her out. And Crystal like laughed my ass off. So then the conversation continued. Niggas is like, gang, what you fucking with? What's the word? We said what the word was. This led to a separate group chat. And this group chat, Chanel put me, Annie, and Crystal in a group chat with her. And she said,
whoever removed me from the chat is rude as fuck. This emoji. And don't speak to me.
so I said it wasn't me. Zip emoji, crying face emoji, because I'm not about to say who it was, but it wasn't me. Mind you, it could have been anybody. It was like 7 of us in the chat. You got removed. It's still 6 of us. It could have been any one of the 6. It's not me. So Chanel responds,
whoever, I don't care who does that, that's just rude as fuck. It clearly says who removed someone from the chat, and I know Ishaman Jr. wouldn't do it. So if it was you, Annie, that's mad funny / fake to me. Shrug emoji.
so Annie sent a gift. So Chanel was like,
who said the word? There's no cats in the chat that I know of. Anyways, I'm out people faking funny. And then she put this emoji and she left the conversation, right?
now it's a whole nother chat. She like,
quick question. So if it wasn't y'all, who removed me?
Annie was like, don't ask me no questions. Chanel was like,
and my apologies if anybody took it offensive that I said if it was them, then they fake. Shrug emoji. You didn't have to answer, Annie, laughing my fucking asshole. I don't got time for people feeling away when I said if in all caps.
so Annie said, am I not in the chat? Did you not address the question to everybody in the chat? Chanel goes,
I guess you are right if we gotta get technical, but I was only being technical.
okay, weirdo. So Annie goes, you assumed and you were wrong. No one told you to be direct and be wrong. You should have stuck with your general statement. Chanel goes,
I'll send the same screenshot and message I sent you and the reply.
so what you privately messaged me. So she sent the screenshot. Then Annie sent the screenshot. She circled basically where it says, so if it was you, Annie, ... that's mad funny / fake to me. She was like, that's my name. Said is it not? For a general statement, that's clearly direct. Chanel was like,
if we want to get butthurt and drag shit, so be it. But if you really my friend, you would just tell me who did it. But anyways, Crystal or Raven, you could tell me who did it.
so at that point, that's when Crystal was like, it was me. I only removed you because you wasn't responding in the chat. And the chat was meant for Annie, Raven, Eli, Isham Jr. and I, because we're all always chilling. It wasn't meant out of spite or for all of this to blow up. So then Chanel goes,
wow, heard.
So then Annie was like, you are funny. That's all I know, because as you can see from the proof above, the only one who responded saying that if you didn't do it, and we emphasized that she said it, if we being technical, there's nothing left to say at this point. And then she left the conversation. Then after she left the conversation, Chanel responded and was like,
well, the message was directed to you then. Crystal, that's mad fake. Why add me to the chat then delete me and then not even say you did it when I asked? Let it drag and make it seem like if it was Annie. What did you want me to say in the chat? LOL, you mad. You made the chat yesterday.
So mind you, the chat wasn't made the day before like she's saying. She was just added to the chat the day before because she was involved in the previous night's plans. But I just felt like it was dumb because it was already explained to you why you was removed from the chat. Like, it was no malice, no spite, no nothing. And you just took it all the way left for no reason. So, let me say this. I tried to make it work. I just want to point this out. I tried my hardest to make the friendship work. Even though, and my friends will tell you, I've had several conversations with them throughout this time period where I was telling them I don't like her. Something about her personality just rubs me the wrong way. All that shade, all that extra stuff I don't like. It's unnecessary and it just be ticking me off. But out of respect for y'all, I'm gonna try and keep it cool. I'm gonna try and keep it cool. I'm gonna try. And I was done trying. I tried to be friendly, like, hey girl, what's up? Oh, you want to sip too? Yeah, we could drink. Like, I tried to do the friendly thing. I did. It did not work. Fast forward to beginning of fall semester in 2019. At this point, Annie and Crystal had graduated. We weren't in the same grade. I was a year below them. So I was still on campus the following semester. So was Chanel, our mutual friend, not even around no more. So I don't have to necessarily be in your face, you know what I'm saying? This is where I feel like I really tried to play it cool. October of 2019, I had just came back from Miami Carnival. She hit me up. It was 12:35, and you can see she said, you up? I said, I'm in bed. What's up? October 15th, 2019, 11:30, you smoking today? I responded the next day when I woke up in the morning. By the time you text me, sis, I was sleeping. She was like, laugh my ass off. It's all good, sis. Morning. I said, good morning. We smoke today if you want to. She said, I should have been responded, but when I seen this, looks like I'm stuck in Brooklyn because of the weather today. You smoking today? This goes back to my point of now, Annie and Crystal not here no more for you to get on their site. And our other friend, y'all don't speak no more because y'all fell out. So you're not going to be on her site. So now because I'm still around and you know I smoke, you want to hop on my split. You don't want to go cop. You don't want to roll, none of that. You just want me to roll up so you get the blunt. That's why you're hitting me up. This is what I mean by opportunist. Like, you're not genuinely here because you want to fuck with me. You're here to use me to your benefit. I don't like shit like that. Like, mid-October is when LIU posts be having a homecoming. I had never been before, so this year I'm like, I'm gonna go. My friends said they was coming back to Long Island for the day to go to post homecoming. So I'm like, lit, we outside. I thought we was taking an Uber. My plan was always to Uber to post because the schools is literally right next to each other. So I thought we was gonna take an Uber, split the Uber, whatever. But instead, they like, oh, we waiting for Chanel. Why are we waiting for Chanel? They like, oh, she driving. She said she'll drive us and everybody just give her 5 gas.
Really, nigga?
This pissed me off because you don't want to give us a ride. You want us to get in your car and go with you to LIU Post so you could get gas money. And I know this because when we had that conversation and she said she was stuck in BK, one of the things we talked about was that night Annie was supposed to be having a game night for the girls, and she asked me if I was going, and I said no because I didn't feel like traveling all the way to Brooklyn and then coming back to Long Island the next day because LIU homecoming was that day and we was all supposed to go. Matter of fact, I got the screenshot. It was like, yeah, if I wasn't just there, I would have pulled up, but I was literally there yesterday and LIU tomorrow, so the gas money that I don't, so that's gas money that I don't got. She literally said she ain't have gas money. So now all of a sudden the next day we're all going in your car and everybody's supposed to send you 5 for gas. So we just filled up your tank for you to go right there. That's the reason. That's the opportunity shit I'm talking about. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. And shorty was moving weird, like acting mad weird for no reason. We getting drinks. We communicating with everybody, you know, socializing, having a good time, dancing. At some point after we had been out there for a little bit and the drinks started kicking in, it started to get hot. So Annie had asked her if she could put her jacket in the car. And Chanel was moving weird. She was like, I'm not going to the car right now. So Annie was like, well, you don't have to go to the car. If you give us the key, like, I know where you parked. I could put it in the car and then come back. And she was like, no, I'm not giving you the key. But this your friend. This your friend. Okay. Homecoming is coming to an end. Post, like, UP was coming to, like, shut it down. Like, all right, time's up. Everybody disperse. Do what y'all gonna do. And she was trying to figure out what was next. She was calling mad people, asking what's the word, what's the after party facts, asking me, because she didn't have one of our friends' numbers, can you call such and such so that way they could tell us like what's the address for the after party, because I don't have their number. No, you call them. I don't have their number. Then I guess you wasn't meant to call them, because if you was, they would have gave you their number. I can't help you. So sorry about it. Because at that point, I was already irritated. It's like, you being weird all day. Like, I'm turned off. Don't ask me, can I do nothing? No, I cannot. Everybody else wanted to go back to campus. Like, we was all over it, over her behavior. The vibe was off. Like, we just wanted to go back to campus. Mind you, Annie was not feeling well. She said her head was hurting her. So, calling the Lyft, waiting for the Lyft to get supposed to take us back to Old West. And while we waiting for the Lyft, she had took us to one of the halls on LIU Post, and she parked in a parking lot because she claimed the after party was in that direction. And Annie was still sitting in the car because, like I said, she said her head was hurt and she wasn't feeling well. While we're waiting for the Lyft to come get us and take us back to campus, she's trying to rush her out the car. Oh, come on. I'm trying to go, this, that, and the third. Like, bro, this is your friend. Your friend is not feeling well, and she's waiting for a cab to come get her, to take her to where she needs to go. And you moving like this to go where? To do what? Like, that's just not friend energy to me. So I was turned off, and I kind of let everybody know I'm done. This is it for me. I don't fuck with her no more. That was the last straw for me. She turned me all the way off. I don't like her, and I'm done trying for y'all. I'm done. We good. Keep her away from me. I don't like that. We got back to campus, and that was the end of that. What? That was October 19th. Mind you, the day before all of this occurred, before the weird behavior, she had hit me up, and she was like, what you doing tonight? And I was like, Eli said we getting drunk. So she was like, oh, you about to be lit? I was like, that's the plan. She was like, okay, what time y'all doing that? I'm about to go to Roosevelt real quick. And I was like, he's at practice right now, so I guess when he gets back, shrug emoji. After we had this conversation, I took a nap because he was in practice and I was tired. So I went to sleep. When I woke up, it's because I used to leave my dorm room door open just because, I don't know, my friends was always in and out my fucking door. So I used to leave my door unlocked most of the time. And I woke up because Eli came in my room and started yelling, yo sis, you sleep? Wake up. No, it's time to get lit. We not doing none of that sleepy energy. Wake your ass up. So at that point, that's when I woke up and I was like, all right, I'm here. Like, what's going on? What's up? I checked my phone. I see she had called me like 2-3 times. So then she texted me and she like, okay, where you at though? I still wanted to link you regardless though. Outside of that, LOL, okay. I'm giving up on you at this point, laughing my ass off. When I try to link or hang out with you niggas asleep. Now this, I'm going back to leaving you alone now. Here was my thing. You blacked and flipped out for no reason because we were not even cool like that. You know we weren't even cool like that. You knew I did not like you and I was just trying to keep the peace. But now all of a sudden it's every time you try to link me, I'm asleep. My nigga, I can't help that you be picking the wrong times of day. Other niggas get to me because they pick the right times of day. If I'm asleep, I'm asleep. But it's never that deep. Like, what are you blacking for? So I told her, I was like, I'm up now. Eli just got to my room. She's like, Negro, I wanted to see you though, but okay. See me for what? Notice you never said what you wanted to see me for. It's giving you just want to smoke. That's it. And because I wasn't responding, you couldn't get high. So now all of a sudden, it's you got an attitude. That's not cute. So I was like, LOL, Chanel, you blacking for nothing. I didn't say you couldn't come. So she was like, no, I'm saying I've been trying to see you before you started to turn up. LOL, I just wanted to hang out with you before all the antics. LOL, but I'm emotional right now. What's your room? So I said 107. She came to the room and me and Eli had a bottle of Douce. We was drinking a Douce. She was talking about she didn't want to drink the Douce. Okay, so don't drink the Douce. Ain't nobody say you had to get up on a bottle. Like, you just said you wanted to hang out. I'm here. Hello, this what you wanted. We here. Hello, like, come on now. We go to smoke. Of course, she want to get on the split. She gonna throw 5 for the split. Okay, surprise, surprise. But then afterwards, we went to Dunkin' Donuts off campus to get some ice cream from Baskin Robbins. And when we were standing there getting the ice cream, you know, I ordered my ice cream, I paid for my ice cream, she ordered her ice cream. The guy told her the total was like 5 something, like $5.29 or something like that. And she made it a big deal. She was like, I can't get like a pretty girl discount. And he was like, no. And she was like, what you mean no? Like, I can't get a discount? What about a college student discount? He was like, we don't have those. She was like, so you really can't just give. And I'm not gonna lie, at that point I was getting annoyed because I'm like, bro, pay for the ice cream so we could go. Like, you doing too much. If you did not have the money for the ice cream, then you shouldn't have ordered the ice cream. It was your idea to come here and get ice cream, and now you want to spend 10 minutes going back and forth with this guy trying to get the ice cream for free, and he's clearly not trying to give it to you. Pay for the stuff so we could go. Now we get back to campus. Next day is post. That whole day turned me off. Like, your behavior as a friend is weird, and I don't do weird energy, so I'm done. Now we move on to the blowout. I was not speaking up. This was like October 19th, 2019. Now, November 12th is my friend Simone, my good sis. That's her birthday. It just so happened they was supposed to be a happy hour that day at Tilt. I don't even think Tilt is Tilt anymore. I think it's Casa in Queens, but yeah, we like, that's what we doing for Simi birthday, and we about to go have a good time. So I was on camp and I had work that day, so I was working at the Dunkin' on my campus. Chanel texts me. As I can see, it says 3:03 p.m. So I had just clocked in like an hour before, and she goes, hey boo, you going to Taco Tuesday for Simone B-Day thing? If so, how you getting there?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
I feel like y'all already see where this is going and what I'm about to say, because I have not had a conversation with this girl since post. So it's been almost a month. I've not said a word to you. You know I don't fuck with you. But now today, you gonna text me when we both supposed to be going to this event, and you want to know how I'm getting there. I already peep game, and if y'all ain't peep game, I already peep game. You want to know how I'm getting there because you want to know if you could save money by getting there the way I'm getting there. But we not even speaking. So this is why I be saying opportunist. Like, if y'all not seeing it, I don't understand how else to explain it to y'all, because she was tripping like, bitch, you're weird. You're weird.
Why you being weird? Why you being weird to me?
I said, hi, Chanel. Yes, I am. I didn't say how I was getting there because I had no intentions of going there with this girl. So she says, call me when you get a moment. I need to talk to you. 5 minutes, nothing too long, LOL. Secondly, are you taking an Uber there or catching a ride? Didn't I say you only hit me up because you want to know how I'm getting there so you can save money? Girl, bye. Get on my face with your opportunist ass shit. Leave me alone. Keep that weird over there. So, you know what? I'm a nice individual.
Bitch, where?
This is a part of me trying to grow, you know? So, I called the girl. Hi, Chanel. What's up? So she's like, so, hey, I know we haven't spoken a while, and I just wanted to apologize because I did speak to Annie, and she kind of like told me like we had our own conversation, but she kind of like told me you was turned off from the whole post situation. So I just wanted to apologize and, you know, clear things up, because I feel like we shouldn't be having no beef. Everything should be good, whatever, right? So I said, okay, cool. apology accepted. She like, so yeah, how are you getting to the event later? And I was like, I'm gonna take an Uber. And she was like, so you're not getting a ride, like you're taking an Uber? And I was like, yeah, cause why not? And she was like, well, I gotta see you cause you know the Ubers be pricey. Mind you, at the time I was like Uber Platinum or Uber Diamond, so I used to get all the good little discounts on Uber because I was always on Uber. So I had no problem taking an Uber because the Uber from campus to Tilt was legit $20. $20 to go from LI to Queens. And I'm like, $20 is not bad. Like I paid $20, it's $20. So my intention was always to just take a cab. I was gonna take a cab by myself to the spot, link my friends when I get there. Mind you, I knew it was gonna be mad people from campus there, as well as like my friends that live in Brooklyn there. So, but once I said that, she like, oh, well, if your Uber is only $20, then I could ride with you and we could split it 10-10. And I was like, I don't know about that. I gotta get back to you. I don't know about that. And she was like, oh, well, you know, yeah, get back to me. Okay, well, I'm at work right now, so I'll talk to you later. She like, oh, okay, cool. Hung up. I went back to work. Afterwards, I spoke to my friend, Shanique. And mind you, my friend Shanique and my friend Tycia, they already knew how I felt about Chanel in the situation. They had spoke to me and asked me if I was going. And I said, yeah, I was going. And they was like, oh, okay, well, how you getting there? And I told them I was going to take an Uber because the Uber was only $20. I got a discount. Once I said that, Nika asked if I wanted to go with her, Tycia, and another one of their friends. And I was like, yeah, no problem. We could do that. And then we just split the Uber. So that was now my plan. Out of common courtesy, I let her know so that way she's not relying or waiting on me to catch this ride, which I still never agreed to begin with. But I'm like, out of common courtesy and respect, I'm still gonna say something. So I text her and I was like, okay, so Shanique and Tycia want to share an Uber, but it's only one seat. So she was like, what you mean only one seat? I was like, they don't have space for you because one of the mules is going. And she was like, oh, I thought we was riding together. You had never said nothing about them. I thought you said you were gonna call us an Uber. Mind you, that's not what I said. I said I would get back to you. And I didn't mention them before because I didn't have these plans before. I was going by myself before. After speaking to them, I decided to go with them. Why? Because they are actually my friends. We actually are cool. We hang out, we talk. Like, I fuck with them. I don't fuck with you. So I don't even understand why you feel away at all. Like, you realize prior to this conversation, when you hit me up solely with the intentions of trying to get a ride, that we weren't even speaking? Bro, like, why are you being weird to me? Why are you being weird to me? I don't understand. She had called me on the phone and she asked me about the situation. And I told her, I said, I spoke to Shanique. It's her, Tycia, and the mule. It's only 4 seats in the Uber. With me, I'm the 1 seat. That is 4 seats. There's a Uber X. This is pre-COVID. So it's only 4 seats in the Uber X. The 1 in the front, the 3 in the back. If it's 3 in the back and I'm the 1, there's no seat for you. So I explained that to her on the phone and she's like, so why y'all can't just upgrade the Uber? And I was like, I will get back to you. I'm in the process of getting ready. At that point, I had left work and I was now trying to get together by a certain time so we could leave by a certain time. I even had left work early that day so I could get to the event because it's my friend's birthday and I want to see my friend. She texted me after I got off the phone and she said, quick question, why don't you just upgrade the Uber then if an extra person joined? So I said I have to see what the price is. So she said, I mean, I could pay the difference. It's typically cheaper. It's just better than one person paying by themselves. Which for me, I mean, it made no difference because like I said, my Uber was $20 by myself. So either way, I was good money. But she like, I guess that's what I would have done if the roles were reversed.
Girl, bye. Bye.
Girl, bye. Because what did you do at Post when our friend was in the back seat not feeling well and you was rushing to get her out the car so you could go turn up at some after party in somebody's dorm? So if the roles was, don't tell me what you would do if the roles was reversed, because bitch, you are no 5-star friend, okay? Like, come on now. I never responded because like I said, I was in the process of getting ready. So then she texted me again and said, hey boo, can you let me know if you're gonna upgrade it or not so I can try to figure out other options? If you don't, thanks. Mind you, I'm trying to understand why I already told you no and you're now hitting me up again telling me to let you know if that's the plan or not. I already told you that's not the plan. But cool, you said that, so I text back. Mind you, note the tone is, hey boo, can you let me know or not so I could figure out what to do? Okay, so I'm gonna let you know so you can figure it out. Watch how the tone of the conversation changed. I said, my bad, we was trying to figure things out, but nah, it's $30 extra. I said that because the Uber to get there, I had a discount, but the discount I had was for Uber X, not Uber XL. The discount applied to Uber X. So for me to get the discount, we would be having to take a regular Uber with the discount on the regular Uber, because the regular Uber, I think it was like a little over $30 or something like that, and then with the discount it made it $20, and then the Uber X was like $48. She goes, I'ma call you. I didn't answer because I'm in the middle of getting ready. Calling me is not going to change what I said, but I'm not understanding what you need to call me for. If I just told you that's not the plan, then now what you should be trying to do is figure out them other options like you said in that text, instead of calling me to try to convince me to change my mind. Then she goes, or call me. I hate texting when trying to figure stuff out. It's too complicated. And how is that possible? $30 extra. Then she sent me a screenshot of her Lyft account or whatever. And then goes, if it's divided by 5 people. I said, because my Uber, I have 40% off. So it's $20. The XL is $48. Meaning the Uber X is $20. The Uber extra large is $48. She goes, so you only get 40% off on a regular, not the XL, and you're saying that the other people not okay splitting in 5 ways. Actually, you know what, it's fine. Mind you, when she said actually you know what, it's fine, this is after she done called my phone like 30 times back to back and me not answering. It got to the point where I could not even text because every time I went to type on my screen, it pop up, she's calling. And you know, this is before the update where you could just swipe the person to the side and keep doing what you was doing. She just kept calling. I was getting so irritated. I was about to block her, bro. It'd be different if we was cool, then sure, I have no problem. But we not even cool. So why would I be going out my way to do that for you? Make it make sense. There's no reason for that, right? Now we get to the party. I see my friends, happy birthday. You know, we having a good time. We gonna get bottles for your birthday. She like Henny, we gonna get a couple Henny bottles. We gonna get you some shots. We gonna get you lit, we gonna get you right. So I paid for all the stuff. Everybody's supposed to send me their portion to split it or whatever. We taking shots, we drinking, we having a good time. We turned up. She gets there. Chanel walks in. She walks straight up to me and she's like, Raven, I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you because you left me and I would have never left you. Why would you do that? Like, why would you leave me? Like, that's crazy. You really left me and I would have never left you. Girl, really? Is that right? Now, I want y'all to listen to this part of the story because this, as she's doing all this, she got her arm around me. She's And I'm trying to move away. Like, bro, stop with the touching me. Like, say what you gotta say and stop touching me. Then I told her, I said, you realize I'm not obligated to take a Uber with you so you can pay less money in a cab, right? We're not even friends. So I don't understand why you doing all this right now. And it's my friend's birthday. I came here to turn up. I go back to celebrating. We having a great time. I could put y'all little snaps right here. We was having a great time. We had a hookah. I didn't know who ordered the hookah, but it was a hookah on the table. So Key had passed me the hookah and I went to smoke it. Notice when I go to smoke the hookah, it looked like she kind of was hesitant. Like Chanel was hesitant, like she was trying to take the hookah from me. And I'm like,
That's suspicious. That's weird.
that's weird. But mind you, like I said, we split the bottles. She didn't put nothing in on the bottle, but she kept coming back to us for a shot, sipping off Key's cup. Like, okay, freeloader. Hello. Nice to meet ya. We was having a great time and I went to the bathroom with Crystal because Crystal said she wanted to roll. Everything was great and I was standing there waiting for her to finish rolling. And all of a sudden I felt dizzy and the room got hot. Like, it was mad sudden. Like, one moment I was ha key. And then the next moment I was hot in here. Like, Crystal, you can breathe? I can't breathe, bro. What is that? Like, what's happening right now? And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna kind of just lean back on this wall while you do what you do, because the room is starting to spin. After that, I threw up. Yeah. On the bright side, we was in the bathroom, so it was right in the toilet. But after that, I don't know where, it was just like, bleh. And I was like, ugh. Okay, I'm good. Nope. And Crystal was like, oh my God. Like, where did this come from? I'm like, bro, I don't know, but I'm going back to campus. I gotta go to bed. I can't, because I don't know what's happening to me right now. But I feel like I can't even stand up no more. Mind you, my phone had just died because I was snapping all night. My phone had just died, so I couldn't call my own Uber. I wish I could have called my own Uber that night, because if I could have, all of it would have been avoided. But Annie was like, what's wrong? And I was like, bro, I need to go back to campus. I can't, like, I don't know what's happening right now, but I gotta get out of here. I need to go lay in my bed. So I told my phone that she said she could call a Lyft for me because she didn't have Uber. And I was like, that's fine. She told me it was supposed to be like $50-something. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not care. I will pay it. Put the Uber there. Like, put the Lyft there. Let me take it. So at that point, she had called the Lyft and I grabbed my stuff so I could go and get in the cab. They all walked outside with me to make sure I got in there safe. And as Annie closes the door and they like, oh, you know, love you, let me know when you get back to campus. I'm gonna call Eli and let him know that you're on your way to campus. So, like, there's somebody waiting for you to make sure everything is okay, like, you good. I was like, I appreciate you, love you, cool, see you later. She closed the door. I hear the car door open, but mind you, like, my head is spinning, so my eyes is closed. I'm in a cab, but I'm like this because my head is just doing this. And I heard the door open and then close. Do you know this girl got in my cab? Chanel got in my cab back to campus. And gonna tell Annie, Simone, Crystal, and Kiana she was taking the cab back with me to campus to make sure that I got there safely.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
Bitch! You a lie. Because what you did wasn't make sure I got back safe. What you did was make sure you got you a ride because you could not afford to take a ride by yourself. Because you already spilled the tea when you came in mad I didn't take the ride with you and telling me you had to spend $40 on an Uber to get there by yourself. That's your problem. You didn't have to spend $40 to get there. You chose to because you didn't have to go. You wanted to go. So that's the sacrifice that you made. That ain't got shit to do with me. But based off that alone, I already know what the real tea is. You're not in this car to make sure I get back to campus safe. You in this car to make sure that you got to ride back to camp, because how else was you going to get there? But mind you, I'm too intoxicated and like stumbly to even get into all this right now. So we get to campus. She lives in a whole nother hole from me. How about she had my lift stop at her hole so she could get out and then have the Lyft driver end the ride. So now I gotta get out and walk to my hole instead of it going straight to my hole, which is where it was supposed to be, because it was my Lyft, not yours. And you kind of just threw yourself in here. And if I was conscious enough to tell her, no, bitch, get out, I would have. Mind you, this is how I got back to my hole. After I had got out the Lyft, because he ended the ride and he wanted to leave, no problem. I got out and I was gonna have to walk to my hole from her hole and the back of her hole. And there was this guy, Saint, very nice man. He used to do haircuts on campus, very nice. He saw me and wanted to make sure I was okay. So he gave me a ride in his car to my hole, the back of my hole, and then had one of my friends come downstairs to open the door to my hole for me so I could come in through the back, because after a certain time they locked the back doors. You had to go in through the front, and to go all the way around the building was just too much for me. So he had one of them come downstairs to open the door for me and let me in. Once they let me in, I walked to my room. I got myself situated. I went to sleep. When I got up the next day, that's when I was like, nah, I don't know why I got sick like that last night, but never again. I knew why I got sick like that last night. It's because I was throwing the hen back, and I know me and Henny don't get along. That's how I'm going to do, say, girl, because the Henny, it takes me. It duns me off. We hate that. I was having a conversation with Annie the next day about the drinks and to give her the money for the Lyft that I took. She had told me how much it was in a screenshot, so I'm like, okay, being that she was in the car, she gonna pay for half. So when you split it, the split was $29.05 per person. I sent my $29 to Annie, and she was supposed to send her $29. I sent my half. I'm waiting on Chanel to reply. And then I said, can you also hit her up and ask her, because I know she's mad, so she might not reply. Her friend said she's mad because I didn't want to take an Uber with her to get to the spot. So hit her up and tell her to send you her half for the Lyft, since she decided to get in my Lyft and then had the nerve to do what she did. Yeah, I don't with that. Mind you, you claim you wanted to make sure I was safe. What about that was making sure I was safe? What about it? Oh, okay, weird ass bitch. Like, this could have been avoided if 1, I wasn't down in the Henny like that. 2, she ain't getting my ride. 3, if I would have just ignored her altogether. And 4, if I would have just stuck to my initial gut feeling from the intro. Stay away from me, weirdo. You really didn't care about my safety, and that's where you lost me, because you could have just left me in the ride alone. Period. And they would have known if I made it back or not, because the ride would have had to end. And when the ride ended, it would have showed where on the map the ride ended. So come on now, like, come on, bitch. So yeah, what was the reason for you to get in the ride? Because it wasn't for my safety. What was the reason? What was the reason, bitch? What was the reason? Let's be real. Needed help getting back to campus. Let's call a spade a spade. So then she sends me a screenshot of what the girl said. And I'm like, see, this is another reason I didn't want to split a ride with her. It never fails. She was telling Annie, oh, my ride was only $20. My Uber was only $20. So that's all I'm paying. I don't have the other $9 to give you. And if your Uber was only $20, why didn't you take your own cab? I don't understand. What was the problem? Because it was never you was here for my safety, because you didn't make sure I was safe at the end of the fucking night. Saint did. My friend that let me in the hole, she did. My two friends, my sis Shanique and Tycia, the ones who came to check on me when they got back to campus to make sure I was safe, yeah, they all wanted to make sure I was safe. You did not, with your weird ass. You bum opportunist ass. Like, people like her make my skin crawl. Like, that shit is I said, so you couldn't reply? If you don't got it, next time don't get in. I didn't need you to make sure I was safe, being that you had that shit stop at hole 5 instead of hole 3 anyway. You could have walked back to 5, but that wasn't your concern. She goes, there was nothing to reply to. I followed up with Annie. I said, either way, don't stress it. She like, I already sent her $20. I was like, that's why I wasn't forcing them to pay more for the upgrade for that Uber. Not a problem. At this point, I blocked her because I'm like, I don't want to have no more conversation. Don't respond to me, because you respond to me, I'm going to start looking for you on campus. That's how I felt, because I felt like, bitch, you're sick. You're sick. Sick in the head. And you deserve the worst of the worst. And I don't wish negativity on nobody, but you, you're a sick individual. A few weeks later, we were supposed to have a Friendsgiving at Annie's crib, because we was just like, you know, we all friends, we love each other, let's make food, let's hang out, let's have drinks, let's have a good time, and just like be thankful for one another. So we was in a group chat, and in the group chat, she was like, so who's bringing what Friday? And someone was like, I want to make fried Oreos. Crystal was like, I want to bring cornbread from BBQs, LOL. Annie was like, so is anyone bringing or making any food? And then Crystal goes, Raven is making mac and cheese. I don't know what to bring or make. What about Lex? And I'm like, so you just gonna throw me under the bus? Now I'm making mac and cheese? Because the baked mac and cheese goes stupid over here, okay? Okay? But you just gonna volunteer me like that? What if I ain't want to cook? What if I just wanted to bring a bottle or something? And he was like, so Chanel is bringing cake and ice cream. And I was like, oh, she's going? Because to my understanding, it was just, at the time when we had planned it, it was just going to be Annie, Simone, Crystal, Kiana's cousin Crystal, and me. So hearing that, I was like, I have words, because honestly, I feel like I'm never going to be like, just because I don't fuck with somebody, you don't gotta fuck with them either, because my relationship with them and your relationship with them is two separate things. But like I said, when I said I stopped fucking with her, because the way she was moving that post, and I just felt like even the way you was treating your friend afterwards when she wasn't feeling well, that turned me off, and that deterred me, because I already see your character as an individual. And that was weird to me too, because it's like, I know she said they had a conversation, but you was moving weird. That turned me off. So I wouldn't even fuck with you after that at all. But now, after the way she did that to you, and then the follow-up of her then doing what she did to me, it's like, and you still gonna invite this bitch? I don't like that. I don't like that. So after that, Annie was like, yeah, FYI. So I disliked the message, because I don't like that. Period. So Kiana put the emoji, and I laughed at it. And then Annie put a face that was like, and I'm like, yeah, no. I was like, I keep it cute as long as there's no shade thrown, because if it is, I'm going to say step outside, and I'm going to throw a tree at her. Period. Annie's like, bitch said a tree. And I was so dead ass. They was weak. I was serious. I was gonna throw a tree at that bitch.
No way!
This is why you gotta protect your energy, y'all. This is why. This is why. Because people will take you places you don't even want to be for yourself. You gotta protect yourself. So we ended up going back to a conversation, and Crystal was still trying to figure out who was making what time we was getting there, all that. And I had said since Crystal volunteered me, I'll make the mac and cheese, but I'm not sharing with Chanel. I'm giving it to my friends, and that is not my friend. I already know y'all gonna be like, bitch, that's petty. And the fuck? I don't care. Ask me if I care. I don't. After that, someone was like, ooh, Crystal was like, weak. I'm still eating, so I don't care. And he was like, that's just petty, sis. Even though she's not your friend, it's a time of sharing. And it doesn't mean y'all best friends. Kiana was like, yay, Crystal with the shrug emoji. So I was like, I don't give a. It's money and time I'm spending to make the food. And Chanel literally is an opportunist and likes to use people. And after the way, she used my Uber to get back to camp and couldn't pay her total and claimed she wanted to make sure I was safe, but didn't even know if I made it to my room. I don't give a fuck. So Key was like, wow. And then someone was like, shaking my head, wow. So they was talking about how they talked about it. And I was like, shorty means nothing to me. She got y'all food to eat, but I don't care to share with people that's not my friends. Sis did me dirty, and that's some slime shit. So she could suck my. I say that to her face. Don't touch my for my friends. I don't care if y'all in the comments. Go ahead, comment and tell me it's petty right now. Ask me if I care. I don't. Yeah, but that became a whole conversation, a whole back and forth, because it was like, well, you're both my friends, and I want both y'all to be there, but not with this negative energy. And I'm like, but it's not negative energy. I said I would keep it cool. I'm just not sharing my food. I don't think that's a problem. And then Kiana was saying she was basically in my corner, and she agreed with me. If I want to share, I want to share. And Crystal was like, I mean, listen, if Raven don't want to give Chanel mac and cheese, then just let it be. Who knows if Chanel has the same mindset of not sharing her cake with Raven. Like, she'll live. I don't want any problems. Because Chanel also did try to take the hookah away from Raven on Tuesday because she didn't put in, and because of the issues. So it's the same thing. All right, y'all. So let me explain why this conversation with my friends in the group chat was getting me so frustrated. Because me personally, as a friend, I'm protective of my friends, and I also feel like, granted, me not wanting to share is petty, and I acknowledge that, but you so adamant with me about sharing with somebody who even did you slime me, and that's confusing to me, because why would you even want this person to be around? But okay, y'all squash y'all situation or whatever, cool, but stop trying to play peacemaker and make me do something I don't want to do in regards to somebody that don't deserve a damn thing from me. Especially when our other friend is in the chat telling you she was on that timing the day of. My friend clearly says in the chat she tried to take the hookah from me. So at that point, once she said that, why are you even arguing for me to share with her? And you clearly see her character is already like that. Stop trying to make me feel like I need to be the bigger person, because I was the bigger person for so long, because I kept telling y'all from the jump I did not like this individual, and I tried to play it cool ample times because that's your friend, and I'm done doing that. Stop trying to force me to do something I don't want to do to make you feel more comfortable, because clearly my comfort's not of concern. And it wasn't given understanding, it was given, no, we're all friends, kumbaya. And it's like, I hope you have that same energy for this bitch when she was doing me dead wrong, because I don't recall you having that energy. So yeah, that's why you see in a conversation I eventually stopped responding, because I was just annoyed. Like, it's a no for me, dog. But yes, back to the video. And you can't be mad about nobody putting it on hookah, because one, I didn't know it was your hookah, elsewise I wouldn't have touched it to begin with. Two, you was drinking off the bottles. I don't recall you putting in for that. Now, which one costs more money? It's just so many things about this individual that I just, bitch. Stupid motherfucking bitch. Stupid ass bitch. I don't know, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, mind you, the way the Friendsgiving situation went, it was like, we had showed up. Mind you, I did invite a few other friends. I had invited my friend Tyra, my friend T, my friend Zay, and they came and we had a good time. She was there, I was there. I ain't say a word to her the whole time I was there. She ain't say a word to me. And that was that. Like, when I say I could keep it cool, cordial, together, I can. I promise y'all, I'm a good person. I just can't fuck with the fake shit. I can't fuck with the weird shit, all that energy. Like, it just disturbs my peace and my spirit, because that's not who I am. And when I see that type of behavior, it's not what I want to surround myself with. Which is why I'm not gonna lie, the whole situation of her being there kind of turned me off and threw me off altogether. Because I'm like, why would you want to be around somebody that behaves in this manner? It don't make sense. Like Nikki said, these bitches bums, when I see them, they make me throw up. Ugh, like, ugh. It was another situation after that. Don't y'all just love how the situations keep piling up? So after the Friendsgiving, a month later, of course, it's my birthday. Me and Crystal have the same birthday, but she's a year older than me. This is the year I was turning 21. She was turning 22. For our birthday, she wanted to have a dinner. I was having a birthday party. It wasn't on the day of my birthday because my birthday fell on a Tuesday and it was during finals week. I used to hate that during the last semester. My birthday always fell on freaking finals week. But Crystal wanted to have dinner on our actual birthday, which worked for me because I'm like, I can kind of go out and enjoy my birthday, but at the same time, my party was Saturday, December 21st. So I knew my party was going to go up. Big 21 in the spot. Was good. Big legal mommy. We outside now. Like, we here. Once the birthdays was approaching, Crystal had sent out invites for her dinner. I did not know girl was going to be there. But I did have a conversation where I asked, because I didn't want to be thrown on. I asked Crystal, was she going to be there? And she said Chanel was going to be there. That threw me off because I already know how Chanel gets when the bill comes. She's very penny pinch. It's not giving split evenly. It's giving, I'm paying for what I got. And my thing is, I have no issue with that. But if that's how you're going to move, make that be known before you just order whatever and then the bill come and now you crooked face. Like, also, don't go outside if you don't have money. Please don't go outside if you don't have money. Because when the bill comes, I don't want none of the extra and the embarrassment and the semantics. That's like, you should have stayed in the house then. Or not ordered anything and just been there for the company. Like, alright, boom. So let me give y'all the tea, right? So we get to the dinner. Now, everybody's drinking, having a good time, conversing, you know, we turning up. I'm gonna put a picture of us right here. We kind of look like the angel and the devil on your shoulder because I had on red, she had on the white. We was cute, birthday twins. Ew. And now the bill comes. Why was Chanel the first to stand up, reach for the bill, look at the bill, and then go, well, my meal was only $20, so that's what I'm putting. First of all, it is a birthday dinner. I don't know how everybody else do it, but from what I'm used to, the way I was raised, the way I'm treated on my birthday, the way I treat others on my birthday, on their birthday, the way I grew up, it's customary that when you're going to a birthday dinner, unless discussed otherwise, when the bill comes, everybody splits the bill evenly, including the fee of the birthday person. So the birthday person basically pays nothing and everybody splits the bill down the middle. Not pick up the bill, well, this is all I got, that's it. So that already turned me off and it caused a bunch of hoopla at the table. That whole situation's another story time in itself, but it caused a bunch of whole hoopla at the table. I got annoyed because I'm like, it's my birthday, I ain't come here for this shit. So I'm gonna pay my portion for my meal because, you know, It's my birthday. No shade. I love you, C, but I'm not paying for you on my birthday. Sorry, girl. I'll pay for my meal. And then the rest of y'all could split that amongst each other. And I went downstairs to take pictures because I was like, I don't know what y'all got going on, but I'm not doing that. I'm not involved. This is my 21st birthday. Like, this is a milestone. I'm good over here. That was what it was. But I just felt like that whole situation, the whole mix-up that happened upstairs when I had left, occurred because of her behavior of the pickup. Like, girl, why did you come to this birthday dinner if that's how you knew you was gonna move? I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Like, I just smokes mine. Like, real life smokes mine. Then after that, like a few months later, it was Chanel's sister's birthday, and one of my friends had wished her sister a happy birthday, and she gonna tell my friend, oh, thank you, but it's really crazy how things ended between us. You really chose sides. And my friend was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, you really stopped messing with me and chose sides. She stopped messing with you because of her own personal reasons. It had nothing to do with me, baby girl. As you can see, I do not make my friends choose sides, because if I did, you wouldn't have been at the birthday dinner, you wouldn't have been at the Friendsgiving, you wouldn't have been around at all. So clearly, that had nothing to do with me, the reason y'all stopped speaking. Moral of the story is, y'all opportunist. She was constantly using people, trying to use people for free rides, free weed, free whatever. If she could get it free out of you, she gonna use it. However she got to get it, she gonna do it. People like that make me sick internally, like sick. And yeah, that was a story time about why I wanted to beat this bitch ass, because I felt like she was trying my patience. And she was. And she was. I feel like she wanted to see me tick. But the worst thing about it is I was trying to be a good person. I was trying not to resort to violence, not resort to cursing nobody out and telling them the 9 ways that their mother had them. I was trying to be a better person. But she was pushing me to my limits. Tell me if y'all think I'm tweaking in the comments. Like, am I bugging, or was she an opportunist? Am I bugging, or she was weird? Like, she was moving funny, because, bitch, why are you weird? Like, it's sick. But I'm glad I told this story, so I don't gotta ever go through this again, because, bitch, you're done. Yeah. And I'm so glad I'm a better person, because if she had met me before, but yeah, I just feel like we too grown to be fighting and resorting to violence, even when some people really deserve a good slap or box or kick or a drag or a molly wop. Walk 'em like a dog, bitch. Walk 'em like a dog. Yeah. But no, seriously, like, bend it over, bust fine. I got a bitch kid to come outside. Come out. Like, yeah. I'll be real with y'all. Honestly, for me, the takeaway from the situation is knowing your limits, knowing your boundaries. Stop trying to give people leeway for others, because a lot of these situations I found myself in with this girl was because I was trying to give leeway because she was a friend of my friends and I was trying to keep the peace. No. If somebody vibes is weird to you, it's off, it's not giving, don't let them play with you. Don't let them play with you just because you're trying to keep the peace, because they will keep on playing with you until you let them know, I'm not the one to be played with. And I feel like that's my problem. I used to just tell people I'm not the one to be played with. I'm not. But once I started trying to churn over a new leaf, I started biting my tongue and holding my tongue, because I'm like, if I say that, everybody gonna be like I'm being a bitch. If I say that, everybody gonna be like I'm being mean. But no, sometimes you gotta be a bitch. Sometimes you gotta be mean, because if you don't, people will keep pushing you because they think that you're a pushover and you're nice and you ain't never gonna say shit, you ain't never gonna do shit, and they could just keep doing it. No, we won't be doing any of that. Not at all. So yes, that is my takeaway from this. Also, protect your peace. Protect your peace at all costs. There is no reason I ever should have let it get to a point where I wanted to throw a tree at that bitch. Protect your peace. I should have just eliminated myself from situations she was involved in, and if I knew she was going to be involved, then just keeping my distance within the situation like I did towards the end. But protect your peace at all costs. Don't let people play with you and bite your tongue. Like, yes, sometimes you have to be the bigger person. I agree. I get it. But other times, you really got to say what it is. And that's just that on that. As for how I feel about the situation now that has been like 3 years, I don't. I don't. Like, I feel like in the situation during that time period, I was frustrated. I was aggravated. I was angry. I wanted war. I wanted war. I wanted all the smoke. But I knew it was never going to come to me because she's not that type of individual. Like, she's the type to call the cops. So, yeah. I just knew it was never going to come. And I had to let it go anyway. But how I feel about the situation now, I feel like I'm proud of myself for deading that as a whole, not trying to make shit work no more. I'm proud of myself for not resorting to violence. I'm proud of myself for not cussing her out the way I should have back then. It just shows me that I really have grown as a person. Yeah, that's my takeaways. And yeah, I feel like, let me know in the comments, have y'all ever had a frenemy? A friend that's not really a friend, bitch, always throwing shade at you, telling little jokey jokes, but the jokes is tasteless, is giving, that's not a joke, bitch, that's really how you feel, but you laughing about it because you know if you said it flat out, I'd probably smack the taste out your mouth, right? Let me know in the comments. Have y'all ever had a friend that be using y'all all the time? Just use, but never give? Like, dead those one-sided friendships. Let me tell y'all, if I ain't tell y'all before, dead that. I'm not saying relationships is gonna be 50-50 all the time, but if you find yourself always giving, and then always taking, but it can never be reciprocated, dead it. We not doing that. Raven Gang, we don't do that. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. So I'm gonna conclude right here because I know y'all already been here for a while. I know I made this video lengthy, but I kind of did that on purpose because I'm like, y'all not gonna see me for like a week, maybe 2, because I'm about to go on this vacation for like a week. And I still, once I vlog, I still have to have time to edit and give y'all some content. So in the meantime, y'all gonna take this story time and y'all gonna like it. Yeah. Nah, but I love you guys so much, Raven Gang. Let me just tell y'all, side note, we have grown so much because a year ago, what's today's date? A year ago today, I had like 32 subscribers. 32. I had under 40. I know it was over 30, but it was under 40. And we now at 1.16K. Yeah, we like that. That's growth, that's progression. And I just love you guys so much for always supporting me, tapping into the videos, liking my videos. I appreciate when you guys comment. That's why I always say comment at the end of the video. Like, if y'all comment, I reply. I actually do interact with you guys. I like when you guys leave comments. I be wanting y'all to tell me what y'all want me to talk about because I have so much I can talk about. I have some exciting things coming for you guys soon that I've been working on. It's a lot going on, and I know I be posting, but I don't be like posting. I'm gonna get there, guys. I'm telling y'all, I got so much in the works for y'all. I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me. I love you guys. Much love as always. I'm gonna start, if y'all start, like, I don't know, I gotta figure out a way to make y'all like active on social media so I can shout out Raven Gang individually. Like, this member from Raven Gang, shout out to you. We love you. We see the support, we see the activity in the page. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna tell y'all, like, go flood my IG pictures with, like, damn, what should be my emoji? I'm not gonna lie, I really like the little star emoji with the 3 stars. So yeah, y'all can go flood my comments with like the emoji with the 3 stars. And yeah, and then in my next video I will shout out one of my Raven Gang members, and that's how we gonna go about that from moving on in the future. Because yeah, I need to get y'all more active. We need to do better. But I appreciate you guys. Much love as always. I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm tweaking. If I haven't said it already, I probably haven't said it already. Subscribe, like, comment, you know. Let me know how y'all felt about the story. Let me know how y'all, what y'all friends like, because that bitch had to go. Bitch, the dough. Okay? But yes, much love as always, guys. Thank you guys for watching and supporting, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.